What's up everyone, it's your girl Shay here and I'm back with another video for you guys. And first of all, welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. And as you can see by the title of today's video, I'm actually going to be doing the peer pressure challenge, and I was actually tagged in this challenge by my friend Lita from Lita's Anime Corner, and I of course will link her blog down below so you can check out her answers also to these questions. But also I do have to give a special shout out, and I will also link them below, and that is the original creator for this challenge, whose name is Annie from Evening Musings. It's from Evening Tea Musings. That is the name of her blog, and I will of course also link her below as well so you can check out the original creator. But the main premise for this peer pressure tag is pretty much that you answer 5 questions that the person who tagged you in this challenge gave you. 4 of them have to be about peer pressure, and 1 is just some random anime question or random question that they actually want you to answer. And I of course also will link all the rules below for this tag challenge, of course. So if you do want to participate, you can. I am going to do things a little bit differently from the rules, so I'm actually not going to tag anybody in this challenge, but I do leave it open from anyone that has pretty much watched this video to feel free to answer the questions that I have made up, which I of course will also put down below, and pretty much also feel free to answer those if you like as well. And I'm also not going to list any songs because I can't think of any songs or anything like that that I can really recommend right now, but I am going to answer the questions that Lita made for me, and I did make my own. So let's get started with me answering these questions. I have all the questions on my phone, so if I'm looking down, that is why. And I also have my own questions that I also plan to ask on my phone as well, which I will say in the video, and like I said, also right below. So here is the first question that Lita basically asked. The first one is, have you stuck to your original intentions for your blog, or has peer pressure steered you away from that? I can honestly say that I have kind of stuck to my original intentions for my channel. I really did stick with, or at least try to stick with, mostly talking about anime. There was actually a period of time, now that I think about it, that I did try and not steer away from anime, but try to open up to other different topics besides just anime. And I tried to go into the realm of talking about Disney and Marvel and a lot of other different like nerdy topics. But I mostly did that because I thought that it would, in a weird way, it would open it up to more viewers, because I felt like anime at the time was definitely such a niche topic that it was a very, very smaller community on YouTube compared to other communities that are on YouTube, like for example beauty and video games and stuff like that, which was why I tried to steer my content into that direction, or at least try to dabble in those topics. But now I tend to stick a lot more now just with anime, and that's just because I've realized anime is my first love. It's a hobby that I really enjoy, and while I still do really enjoy Disney and Marvel and stuff like that, I realized that anime was where I started, and anime is where I basically want to continue. So I don't really think peer pressure ever steered me away from those topics. I probably have to say, like, the pressure of trying to get more views and a lot more subscribers is what caused me to deviate into that direction, but it didn't help me and it didn't work. So I basically went back to what my original content or my original premise was for making this channel. And I'm just being completely honest. The main premise of this challenge overall is to answer these questions honestly. So the next question that she has is, what is a popular trend you followed others doing in the anime blogging community, episode reviews, YouTube, etc., and did it work for you? What was your experience with it all? So I have to definitely say that the biggest trend that I tried to follow that did not work for me was episode reviews. And I did episode reviews, actually not really episode reviews, but like anime reviews in general for a while, and that was the main premise for my channel at first. But I soon realized that my anime reviews weren't that great. I really enjoyed more so making discussion topics or doing lists, or even just talking about news within the anime community or my own thoughts about certain topics compared to doing anime reviews. So I stopped doing reviews at this point, and as maybe you guys know, I mostly just do wrap-up videos of things that I've read or watched during a particular month, instead of me basically reviewing every single anime that I've watched. I also tended to realize that when I did episode reviews, or when I did anime reviews mostly, it's got to the point where anime watching just wasn't fun for me anymore. It felt like a job. It felt like something I had to do, and it felt like I had to watch the latest anime, when like a lot of you guys know, I like to binge watch, or like more so be like a mood watcher. So I don't always watch the latest anime, because when they come out, I really just want to watch the entire thing in one sitting. Or it's mostly because of the fact that it's gotten so much hype that I am not yet ready to watch it. So that's one thing that I can honestly say. So I can honestly say that episode reviews and anime reviews were something that was a trend, and still is a trend, that I tried to do, but I realized that it wasn't the best thing for me to do. It seemed like a lot of my viewers didn't really seem to like them that much, and I didn't have a lot of fun with it. So I started to stick with other topics that I had a lot more fun doing, and that I enjoyed recording and enjoyed editing, and where it made it feel like, at least for me, that anime watching stayed a hobby and stayed something that I enjoyed, instead of it becoming a job and becoming a chore. The third question that she has is, what things surrounded on peer pressure would you like to see people just stop doing for their own sake? So one thing surrounding about peer pressure that I would like people to stop doing is stop judging someone, or stop, I don't want to say making fun of someone, but stop making someone feel that if they're not watching the latest anime, that they're like behind on the times, or that they're not really an anime watcher, or if they watch anime differently. Let people watch anime the way that they want to watch it, because like before I mentioned, not a lot of us keep up with the latest anime that comes out, and as many of us know, anime is coming out faster than ever. Well, maybe not now with the whole like pandemic and stuff going on, but it is coming out a lot faster, and we're being caught up on a lot of series and when they're coming out now, because of social media like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and just internet in general, where they're telling us like, hey, this is going to be out soon, or hey, this is coming out next spring. So we keep up with it a lot more. So I honestly say, don't, judge someone or get mad at someone if they're not caught up on the latest anime. Just let people watch whatever they want to watch. So to me, that is the biggest peer pressure, is that people should stop doing, is don't feel that pressure to watch something as soon as it comes out, or watch the latest thing. It's okay to watch an anime from the 90s. It's okay to watch an anime from the 80s if that's completely what you want to watch, and don't feel bad about it. And the fourth question that she has is, do you believe peer pressure is just a part of the cycle of blogging, and we have to go through it to find that balance for ourselves for taking on a hobby like blogging? I think that yes, it is, because I feel like we all start out, when we start blogging or YouTube or whatever, we all start out with, this is what I want my blog to be about, this is what I want on my YouTube channel to be about, and it's usually a pure intention of the fact that you just want to do it because you love a particular genre, you love a particular hobby or a particular community. But I do feel like we all go through that peer pressure stage of having to like compete and like be the best, or we have to compete to like get more views or get more subscribers, or to get more people reading our blog and stuff like that. So that's honestly that I feel like we kind of all have to go through that. And I feel like when you go through it, and once you're on the other side, you really tend to realize like where your roots were and what you enjoy doing. And I feel like that's something I see a lot of new people to blogging, or a lot of new people to YouTube do. They start out like, I want to do videos about this, and then slowly but surely sometimes they go, well, that doesn't get views. Okay, here are videos that are getting views. I'm going to start doing videos just like that. But then a lot of times you have to think and be like, is this something that I want to do? Is it something that I have fun doing? And do I want to keep doing it? And usually sometimes people come to the realization of, I don't like doing these kind of videos. I don't have fun with them. Let me take a different path and let me go back to what my original roots were and go back to having fun. And usually you get more of a following or more people enjoying your videos that way than you did like by trying to follow a trend or the peer pressure from other people. That's just my own opinion though. And her fifth and final question is a question that's a random question, and it's, which character is on your hotness radar currently and wouldn't mind going on a date with? And then she ends with an LOL. So I honestly have to say right now I'm on a total Haikyuu kick, because like many of you guys know, I had only watched the first season, and so I rewatched the first season, and now my fiance and I are on like season 4 of Haikyuu. And I have to honestly say my favorite character is Asahi. He's totally on my hotness radar right now, and I totally like him as a character. And I have to say, he is someone I would totally enjoy going on a date with if I was back in high school, but I'm obviously not. But yeah, that is the character that I would have to choose right now. So yeah, I actually really enjoyed like answering all these questions, Lita. Thank you for tagging me in this. And now I have questions of my own that I'm going to ask, and also they are written down below so that you guys don't have to like watch this video and keep trying to see what my questions are. But yeah, here are the 5 questions that I have. So number 1, have you ever felt you had to compete with other bloggers or content creators? Number 2, is there any trend that you did just to get views or clicks and you weren't really into it? Number 3, what's a piece of content or blog post that you made and really enjoyed, but it didn't get as much recognition or views that you thought it was going to get? And number 4, how do you handle the peer pressure when it comes to posting trendy topics? And number 5 is, what's an anime you like that you didn't think you would like? So those are the questions that I have. I hope that you guys enjoy these. I hope you guys answer these questions. And like I said, I'm not going to tag anyone in particular for this particular peer challenge or this particular tag, the peer pressure challenge. I'm not going to tag anybody, but feel free, if you do watch this video, if you want to answer these questions, just be sure to tag the original creator, who is Annie, and of course, please of course tag me or link back to my video. And if you do choose to answer my questions, please of course make 5 of your own. And if you like, you can feel free to tag, I believe, like 10 people that you would like to see do this. But I really enjoyed doing this. I thought it was a great way to talk about peer pressure. As many of you guys know, I actually did another video recently based off of a blog post that my friend Lita did, where she talked about a lot of the pressure of trying to keep up with watching anime and that ongoing list that we all have of anime to watch or manga to read, and the pressure that there is to just keep churning out content based on that. So definitely wanted to make sure that I did this tag video, and I enjoyed doing it. I answered these questions as honestly as I could, and I really hope that you guys appreciated my answers. And yeah, that is what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, everything will be linked down below in the description box, so definitely please check it out. Let me know if you guys decide to do this. And yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Of course, I also will have linked below, besides this challenge, also links to my social media accounts. I have an Instagram, a Twitter, and a blog, so please feel free to check me out on there as well. And of course, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. And of course, please subscribe if you haven't already, if you're enjoying my content, because you're already here, so might as well subscribe anyway. I do come out with videos twice a week on Wednesdays and on Saturdays, so I'll have a new video out for you guys soon. And like I always tell you guys, stay positive, stay nerdy, and in today's day and age, stay healthy, and of course, please stay safe. All right, you guys, bye.